Hey guys, this is AG from AG's Kitchen. What's happening? What's popping? How you doing? Listen, if you know when you hear the AG's Kitchen, you know what's about to go down. We got some cooking about to happen. Actually, I kind of started prepping without recording. Oh, my bad. But listen, today is a crock pot meal, and I'm gonna in a moment show you. It's out of a cookbook, one of the cookbooks I have. I'll show you the recipe. I don't, I didn't come up with this, but hope you enjoy it. Look at it, and we will see how it turns out. So let me just get you there first, and then we'll continue on. So what we got here is a soy ginger pork chops with green beans. So if you can read that, that's the recipe. And then what I'm going to do is I will put it on a bed of jasmine rice in the rice cooker. The rice cooker right now is cooking white rice for breakfast, or I guess lunch, right now, lunch. Doing a hot rice cereal, which has the raisin, cinnamon, vanilla, extract, lactose-free milk, syrup. Yeah, and so putting that together while I'm working on this. But listen, I'll show you what we got. So we got I showed you the recipe, right? So here are the pork chops. I divided them. So this particular recipe calls for just 2 pork chops. Bone-in pork chops, by the way. They're bone-in, just so you know. And so here are the pork chops. And then I'll take you around the kitchen, excuse a mess. And I'll show you what else we're going to be using in this recipe. Let's take a look. So these are the bone-in pork chops. As you see, it's 2. And then come over here. I grated some fresh ginger and then put the rest in the freezer, which will last about 6 months. So that'll be really neat. We're going to be using olive oil, a couple grams of fresh cracked black pepper, vegetable broth. This is eventually I'm going to use for brownies, see what that makes. And then the other part of this is going to be these green beans. So what will happen is I will put the pork on the bottom, then the green beans, and then put the marinade or sauce over top. Cook it on low for about 6 to 8 hours, probably about 8, but I'm going to check it at 6. So these are fresh green beans, rinsing them off. How much was this? It was like $3.35, I think, $3.35. Sounds about right. Walmart. Really cool to get that. And then I'll cut them up, put the piece I'm getting rid of there, and then I'll put them in here. And then I'm using this measuring cup to help, because it says it calls for 3 cups of green beans. So I'm probably just going to use these. And then if I need a little bit more, I have half the bag. But then what I will do, hold on. I think that's a little better. But then, hey, check this out. What I'll do is if I like this recipe, I have the 2 more pork chops in there. And then in a couple days, 2 days, I'll do this process all over again. I'm looking forward to this. It sounds really good. This is out of a healthy Crockpot cookbook. They did their Chipotle black bean soup, or this lady this one on this book a few years back. It was okay. It was okay. If you like that kind of stuff, it was okay. So this is what I got in the back. I got some coffee, got a latte I'm making a latte. Anyways, hey, let me get back to work, and I will see you again here in AG's Kitchen. Just stay tuned. It's going to be fun. So it's going to be soy ginger, pork chops, and green beans on a bed of jasmine or rice. Woo woo! Let's get it. Only here only in AG's Kitchen. See you soon. So here we got the pork chops, and then just a moment, I'm gonna put a couple grinds of fresh cracked pepper, black pepper in there. Put those green beans, and then I'll get the mixture. But let's go. Yeah, I'm gonna get that going, and yeah, I'll show you as I go. So I just put some cracked black pepper on there. Awesome, looking good. Got some nice sprigs of grinds of black pepper, and it smells fantastic. But now to put on the green beans. Why don't you all join me in this? Here goes the green beans, fresh cut green beans. The ones that I showed you a little earlier. Mix them up a little bit, make it look a little nicer, spread out, you know, so it all cooks evenly. And then in a minute, I'm about to mix the sauce, and I'll show you what I got, and we'll go from there. And how can you have a soy ginger or pork chop without soy sauce? I forgot to set that out. So here it is. It's gluten-free, as you can tell. Boom, boom. Oh, yeah, I forgot to make my announcement in this, so let me just go back and do this real quick. Let me tell you, I forgot to say this. Everything I make is gluten and dairy-free, just so you know. Anyways, back to the show. Back to this. So it looks like my primary ingredients are going to be this soy sauce, this fresh ginger, and vegetable broth. I don't know the measurements just yet. I need to relook at that. So hold tight. Folks, I am not on my game. It needs minced garlic as well. So there's that. Boom, boom, boom. Boop, boop. Okay, so here's the mixture. I've got half a cup of vegetable broth, 1/4 cup of that gluten-free soy sauce. By the way, this vegetable broth is both obviously gluten and dairy-free, as you can see right down there. And then I did 2 teaspoons of fresh grated ginger, which I should have enough left if I make this again for in a couple days, which would be nice if I like it. And then 1 teaspoon of minced garlic. And then I'm about to mix it up, pour it over, and go from there. It's literally that easy. And this is what it looks like mixed up. So let's pour this in that. Let's get it. So make sure, let me resituate you. Well, that'd be good. So here we go, pouring this like that over. Oh yeah, and here's what it looks like. So what I'm gonna do, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put this on. It says cook for 6 hours or 8 hours. I'm gonna put it on for 6, check it, and then set it for, and also have a timer for 8 hours. So if I need to cook it longer, boom. But yeah, that's how it goes. This is what it looks like. Not bad looking. And then like when there's about 45 minutes to an hour left or whatever, I'll throw in the jasmine rice into the rice cooker. That's actually I'm using right now. And yeah, it's gonna be good. So fun fact, a lot of these recipes that I'm making, like I've never made this soy ginger crockpot pork chops with these green beans before. First time doing that. A lot of these recipes you guys are seeing, in a lot of ways I've never made them, or maybe I've made them, well, this one for sure, but a lot of them in different ways. In the way I'm making them now, obviously being gluten and dairy free, I've had to change things. So yeah, so you're coming along this journey with me. I hope you're enjoying it. I enjoy cooking. Just a fun little outlet thing. So anyways, let me get this thing started. Let me just go. We'll be back soon. This thing smells delicious. Only in AG's kitchen. Look at that. Look at that. Can't really see much, but hey, that looks good. Okay, are you ready to see what this stuff looks like? It's on the warm setting right now. So the cookbook that I use says to cook this on low for 8 hours. But here's the deal. I cooked it on low for 6 hours and it definitely was above the temp. So next time I make this, I'm going to check it at the 5 hour mark, which should be good. And then it should only take no longer than the 6 hours, not 8. So always interesting. Different crock pots cook in different ways. This is the Hamilton Beach crock pot that I use. Yep. So hopefully when I make it again in a few days, it'll be good. But here's what it looks like. Check it out. And wait, before I get there, sorry. I'm going to make some jasmine rice as well. I'm going to put that in the rice cooker. Once that's done, Then I'll show you the finished product after that. And the cool thing with this, real quick too, is the juice that's in here I can pour over the pork with the green beans. So yeah, I think it looks good. I taste a couple of green beans. It's good with the sauce. I mean, obviously, but yeah, let's check it out. Let's check it out. Let me show you. So I don't know what you think. I mean, for me, it smells good. So the pork is under there. I got 2 bone-in pork chops right there's one, and right there is the other. And then obviously you got the green beans, and you got the minced garlic, grated fresh ginger, with some grounds of black pepper, soy sauce, gluten-free, by the way, vegetable oil, not vegetable, I'm sorry, vegetable broth, and yeah, so very simple, very, very simple. And I'm just gonna have it on the warm setting just to keep everything warm, obviously, as I make the rice. So let me get that going. Look at that jasmine rice container. So I really like this particular container I just showed you, where I have the jasmine rice. I actually have another one where I switched from a glass container for the white rice into that same type of container. I'm gonna get one for oatmeal as well. These are like $13.50, 13 something at Walmart. Good investment, airtight. Really like them. So as I can, I get a couple. You know, I think this will be the last one I need for this, and for just nice to have, keep things organized. But yeah, there you go. Here it is, the jasmine rice, 1 cup of jasmine rice, and then I'll put a little over a cup of water into here to cook it. Man, if you don't have a rice cooker, these things are awesome. You just set it, forget it, it'll beep at you. Yeah, they're great. Like them. Man, I don't even know how long I've had this one for. It's been a long time. Several years. So there you go. There you go. Look at that. That jasmine rice looks beautiful. There you go. Let's put this thing together. Are you guys ready? Are you ready to rumble? I mean, not rumble. No. Just kidding. Hey, you ready to see this finished product of the ginger-soy pork chops on a bed of with green beans on a bed of jasmine rice. Now, I will say, so I'm glad I didn't cook this for 8 hours. As you can see, just 6 hours, it's definitely overcooked. So next time around, in 2 days, I'll cook it for 5 hours. So always interesting. I should have checked it sooner than 6 hours, but that's on me. That's okay. It looks okay for the most part. It's not the greatest, but it'll work. It will work. Trial and error, people. Trial and error. So without further ado, here's the ginger-soy bone-in pork chop with green beans on a bed of jasmine rice. And, I added a little sauce to give it a little bit more flavor because it just needed it. I added that. Check this out. I'll show you real quick. I added this stuff just because it would give a little extra flavor to it. But here's what it looks like. If it doesn't look too good, I apologize. I literally followed the instructions outside of cooking it for 8 hours. If I would have cooked it for 8 hours, this would have been inedible. So let's see. Here we go. Like you said, it looks a little overcooked, and it is, unfortunately. But that's okay. That's okay. I'm sure it'll be fine. Hey, guys, thanks for joining me on this adventure of AG's Kitchen. Hope you enjoyed it. I hope you did. Who knows what I'm going to make next? I mean, I have a list, so obviously I know of an idea. These cookbook Crockpot meals aren't that great. I ain't going to lie. This is okay. I just have to remember to cook it less time, and I'm sure it's going to be better. Anyways, until next time, Chef AG, over and out.